Okay.
I'm going to take a look around. Let's see, how confident is my character with actually going out to people and not being alerted? Um, as a role play.
Mm-hmm.
He would probably be he would try to get into the room and get at least a decent sight of them, but not get too close to examine. He will
So around
probably
how far away would you be? Like where you are right now? So like
um
how
yeah,
far?
to get a probably not the best view, but
So like about 7 feet, 7, 8, 10-ish feet away.
yeah,
Okay.
probably around the 10ish thing.
Okay.
I was typing out a joke. Let me just type. Anyway, I'm going to try to expect.
Fuck your joke. Screw you. These bets cannot be yours for 6 low payments of 199.99. No, just kidding. All right.
um, uh,
We like to keep it light here, guys.
They are mahogany.
I'm going to try to inspect them to see if they might be humanoid, or not humanoid, human or a sort of spectral being.
Okay. From your vantage point, you're not like you can only just go by visualizations, and what you can see is pretty much the same thing Al can see. But give me a magic. Wait, no. Monster and I guess because if you're wondering if they're spectral, if they're ghosts, you can do a demon and monsters lore check. But I'm giving you a plus 20% because you're not close enough. Really, you're just like you only are basing off your vision, right, rather than touch or anything else. So you're gonna add 20% to this roll.
Okay.
60.
Uh, that just doesn't make it by 8.
Okay, well, by 8. Okay. Yeah, no, what you can tell is that they are dead people.
They are dead. All right.
Well, they look dead
They
because their
looked. Excuse me.
skin's there. Yeah, they're not moving. Their eyes are closed. You
Can
can't see the rise and fall of any sort of breath, and their skin is incredibly pale.
can I prowl up to one of them and try and check closely for vital signs? Feel, like put my cheek near their mouth.
Sure.
Um.
So proud.
All right. I made it. Hang on, let me check. I think that's just making it. That is 5% over. So
Okay.
not making it.
Hmm. All right. But you move on now.
Mm-hmm.
They don't.
I'm going to also have my neuroblade at the ready,
Okay.
and then just check for vital signs, heartbeat. Maybe put the back of my hands in a body armor. So take a gloved hand off because I would have to, and
Mm-hmm.
check for vital signs, heartbeat, breath through the mouth,
Okay.
back of the hand, that kind of thing.
So you take off your glove, and do you check for vital signs like a pulse, like on the wrist or like
Uh,
on the neck, or
uh,
I don't know how you want to do this.
It'd have to be the neck.
Okay. So
Exactly.
you reach out with a hand and you touch their neck. You feel the cold, clammy skin against it. You feel no pulse, and its eyes open.
Its eyes opened when I did that.
Yes.
Uh, okay. I'm going to put my knife, or at least attempt to, put my knife to his throat and very
Uh-huh.
quietly say, "Don't move if you want to live."
It starts to sit up. The other one opens up his eyes and starts to sit up. And we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
It's 1050 though. Oh, it's 1050. Yeah, we can do it.
Okay.
All right.
We can do it. We'll do this, but then after this, I gotta sleep. DM's gotta sleep. Although this is super fun, I want to keep going. And in my brain, I'm like, I wish I didn't have to work tomorrow. But we'll do this. We'll do this real quick.
All right.
Cool. Not real quick. Well, we'll see, right?
Oh God.
Woo!
I'll meet you there.
I'll
Let's
meet
do
you there.
this.
Oh shit.
All right, we're going to just. Oh, goodbye, Nipper. You don't belong here.
hmm
All right,
Bye,
we're
Nip.
gonna go. Mila, what you get?
A 19.
Okay, and you have 4 attacks. So that's pretty much the same as a 20, so that'll be divisible by 5. So, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa! And 4. Okay, Tom.
I got a 9.
Ooh, and you have 3 attacks?
So that's
Oh,
9,
that's
6,
easy.
3.
9, 6, and 3. Yay, divisibles! Ow.
It's gonna be kind of hard
You-
for you to get, but this is a 1.
Oh, jeez, I wonder what we're gonna do. Al, why are you so slow? Alicia is gonna roll.
Well, he's probably scrambling because his hand's ungloved.
15, and she has 3 attacks. So that's gonna be like 14, I don't know, 9, and that. That seems fair. All right, Patrick.
I got an 8.
All right, you have 3 attacks, eh? So 8, we'll say 8, 5, and 2. And the beings. Because that's what I'm going to call them, because you don't really know what they are. 15. Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
They are the children.
No.
They're the turtle gods. The turtle gods. I knew it.
15 and 7. Okay. So, Tom, do your thing. Sort this mofo. Actually, we're pretty. Actually, you don't really have to. Now that I realize that, because we're in the order. Because these things are slow by the looks of it. Mila.
Mila's not gonna move, but she is shaking a lot. She's shaking a lot and breathing very heavily.
Okay. All right. The beings. Once. Okay. This one here. All it does. Oh wait. I guess I should actually. I don't know. Show them to you.
I thought we were fighting beds.
You're fighting beds.
Don't hurt the mahogany.
So this one gets up, and all it really does is get up from the bed and move towards Patrick. But that's all it does. That's like a double move for it. Whereas this one, it starts to sit up, and you have your knife against its throat, right?
Mhm.
And it slices through its throat. It digs right in there, and it doesn't even phase it. And it sits up in the bed. And I think it's actually going to try to strike you with its clawed hands there, Al. So, let me just double check my bonus to hit. Okay. Oh, come on. All right. I got a 13. You want to take a defensive action?
Auto parry.
Okay. Roll it.
24.
Yes. You parry the attack. That's its turn. Mila, since it's the same turn, actually, Alicia is noticing you there. And despite things kind of going on, she kind of nudges next to you real quick, kind of behind, and she says, "Mila, are you all right?"
Mila does not respond,
But
but
it's your turn now.
oh, perfect. She's gonna actually let go of Tom's hand and crouch down, and you could probably figure that she's sobbing profusely now.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming that takes up your next turn as well, there, Mila.
Yep.
Okay, Tom.
I am going to hold her and comfort her.
Okay.
Aww. Friendship.
Friendship.
It is magic.
Al's like, ah!
And Alicia says, "I don't mean to worry you guys right now, but Mila's kind of freaking out. What can we do to help you, Mila?" And that's all that she says. Patrick, your turn.
Everyone's having a hug fest over there. I gotta deal with freaking knife zombies.
Yay, knife zombie!
I know the feeling.
So, just scanning the situation, noticing that the neural knife has actually cut the skin of these things.
Oh yes.
He's going to back up,
Uh-huh.
holster shotgun, and get out his hunting rifle.
Alrighty. That's your turn. The being. Oh. The beings. The one the one by Al with its knife still embedded in his throat is once again going to try to swipe out with its arm. Getting a 10.
All right, I will do the same thing.
Okay.
Auto parry.
Yep.
Nice.
That's a success.
Stop it.
Okay, and while this one is going to move towards you there, Patrick, and it's going to try to take a swipe, it rolls a non-natural 20. Do you want to take a defensive action? Simultaneous attack. You can try to parry it away with the butt of your gun, or you can try to dodge out of the way.
Not want to damage my gun. I'm going to. I guess I will try to. No, these guys probably have something. I'm going to take a simultaneous action and try to do a sort of point blank shot to the head.
Okay. Just so you know, using melee ranged weapons in melee, you're gonna have a -2 to hit. If it's a pistol, it'd be no problem, but since it's a rifle, it is kind of tricky. And he can parry it, which means he just like pushes it aside. You know what I mean? Before the shot goes off and it just misses. So roll to hit. You still need a 5 or higher to hit its main body, but you're at a -2 to your attack. Like you add your bonuses, but you have a penalty of 2.
So that'd be roll d20 plus 2.
All right. Well, it's going to try to parry since it can, and it fails. So you hit it. So you just shoot it with your rifle, correct?
Mm-hmm. But by the
What's,
way, as a simultaneous action, doesn't that not have a defensive?
Oh yeah, sorry, you're doing a simultaneous action. Sorry, my bad, my bad.
Okay.
You're right. He doesn't get a chance to defend. That was a giant waste of time, David. And good job. So yeah, you shoot him. What are you loaded? What's loaded in your rifle?
It is basic bullets in the
Basic
rifle.
bullets. All right. Bullet plunges past its robe and into its body. There is a hole where you shot it, but there is no blood.
I would note that I did shoot in the head.
Oh, yep. Sorry. You shot it in the head. Sorry. So forget the robe part. There's a hole in the center of its forehead.
Mm-hmm.
There is no blood, just a hole.
Oh,
like a
interesting.
Chasm. Yes, very.
So, his hit.
No, it's... Oh, yeah, his hit. He actually hits you. Yep, that's right. All right, so he does... 4 points of damage to your body.
Okay.
Make a damage. All right, Tom, your turn.
First off, did you make any kind of sounds when he actually hit you, Patrick?
Let's see.
The nails scrape across the front of his armor, scratching it. So you would hear that noise.
I would
hear that, but-
probably have an audible wince from just the sound itself.
Okay.
Good enough. I'm going to... Sorry, Mila. I'm going to have to stop hugging you. I'm going to take out the sword.
Okay.
Go over here as my move and light it.
Okay. You light the sword, and for the first time in its dead eyes, it actually widens and looks right at the sword. So I have to act on its turn, but that's Tom's turn.
And that costs 20 ISP, correct?
Yes, it does. It sure
Okay.
does. Patrick, your turn.
Again? Oh no, I used my turn as a simultaneous action. Or
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I
you
did.
oh. No,
Yeah,
that was
you did.
simultaneous.
Yeah, that was so
Yeah.
my bad. All right, Mila. You still doing
Uh,
your thing?
Mila's in a full-blown panic attack, but her head
Oh.
kind of lifts up towards the sword, looking at it.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Ow.
All right. No, I'm kind of curious how I would do this. First of all, I want to activate the neuroblade I'm still holding
That's
in
the
his
push
throat.
of a button.
Right.
Yeah.
But the question of how is more of I want to basically push the blade in further, trying to sever the neck, like sever the head from the neck. Since it's already in there,
Alright.
I just kind of want to keep going.
Okay. So you just push the neuroblade and just do kind of just a roll to strike, kind of in a way. But you don't really need to strike. You're
Right,
kind of
that's
in
why
there.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll do a strength check to see if you actually cut through the bone.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's
All
see
right. So
here.
what's your strength?
My strength is PS 12.
Yes.
12. Okay, so that's just above average. So what can an average person do with a knife? D20 roll 13 or higher. You'll
Got
be
it.
able to.
Oh wow, natural.
Okay,
20.
natural 20. That
Whoa.
makes up for all the ones that you rolled.
Yeah.
Uh,
Goddamn
so, so the neural hitting off the neural, the shot goes through him. That doesn't affect him whatsoever.
I'm assuming the silver does nothing either.
The silver does.
Oh.
That's actually well, no, I shouldn't say that. It helped. Oh, damn it. Well, later on, Patrick tells you.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the reason why I was able to sink through its flesh so easily.
Got it.
But anyways, you push through, and you actually manage to slide the knife in between the vertebrae of the neck, slicing it completely and coming out the other side, while the head rolls onto the bed in front of where its legs are. And yeah, that's your turn.
Well, I was
Mhm.
gonna say I have a dual attack because no, I would not because I only have one in my hand. Never mind.
Yeah, you could just punch it. but-
Can I just take? Can I just take
Hunt
that?
the
Like
head.
draw the other one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I found their weakness. They're powerless without their heads. Although that's not quite true. So Alicia goes and she says, "Shit." And she's Mila. She's gonna try to pick you up and get you out of the room.
Okay.
Are you gonna resist or are you gonna go with her?
She's not gonna resist, but she's not gonna like really help. She'll kind of lean on her a lot for support.
Gotcha. All right. I have to have Alicia do a strength check. She's still skinny. She's stronger than she was before.
Mila's a
but she's not
fatty.
doing so. No. Mila's
No, I'm
actually
kidding.
quite okay. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. You're just the angles aren't working quite right. She spends this turn just trying to struggle to get you up to your feet. We'll say that.
Okay.
Tom, your turn.
All right. I am going to strike the being
Uh
with the now ignited sword.
huh. Roll the hit.
Okay, so that is a d20 minus 2.
Uh huh.
And it's just a regular body hit and everything. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, you dropped the sword. You dropped the sword on
Wow.
the ground. It's still ignite, but you totally dropped it, dude. You totally dropped it.
All right, that's fine.
Alright.
Where
Dude,
should
dude,
it
you
be?
totally dropped it, dude.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Should it be around here ish?
We'll just say
like
it's
that?
right. Yeah, right there. That's perfect.
Okay.
All right, Al,
Ooh.
your turn.
All right. The guy whose head I severed. What's
Yeah.
he doing? Is he standing there? Is he falling? Is he...
He's kind of still slumped up on the bed, and his head is kind of looking up at you from in between his legs, and it's kind of just blinking dumbly at you, and it's opening and closing its mouth.
But his body is not. It's stayed still.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Wow. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do, since he seems to be the at least less of a threat now, and Tom just dropped his sword and might need some time. I'm going to, since I'm already kind of on my knees, I'm going to actually double attack and try and slash at this guy's ankles to try
Ooh.
and throw him off balance.
All right. So that'll be a called shot. But it's only going to be a minus. We'll say -3 to hit.
Okay. So then I will just do. I'll just add 2 instead of 5.
So now you're doing 2 strikes.
Right.
So your parry this round won't be an auto parry.
Right.
Or this attack, like next attack at you, won't be an auto parry. But I don't think that'll matter.
Yeah,
This
because
thing
they
might
have
be
no more
minus-
attacks this turn. Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is first one.
that's a hit. No, it's not. It just hits its main body, like the meat of the thigh, because it's called, so it has to be 12.
Right. And then the next one is that one.
That one hits. All right, so the left one kind of hits the meaty part of the thigh,
Mhm.
so it just sinks in. You still do damage against it, but the other one definitely hits the ankle. Roll damage on both of them.
All right. Oh crap! I gotta see what I have. This is the first time my Neuroblades have actually done
yeah, just-
damage. I
yeah.
usually just
Yeah, I
shock
know.
them to death. It does 1d4 plus special, so 1d4 SDC, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just do 2d4. Come here. All of a sudden, Roll20 wants to take its sweet time.
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
6.
All right, 6 damage. You managed to slice through some of the flesh, but not enough to really completely damage the ankle.
Mm-hmm.
You just kind of nick it a bit.
All right.
And the other one just goes right into its thigh, but it doesn't respond to it. Okay, Al, your turn again. Hey, the bonus of doing 4 in a row is that everything else is pretty much done. Except for
All right.
Patrick's. Okay.
How would I do this? How would you go about this? If I want to then stand it behind it and try and place my blades around it and slice backwards on its neck. Does that make sense?
Roll to hit to
All right.
see if it works. And if you both of them hit, then that just increases your chance of, like, we do another strength check.
Got
but
it.
It's 2 blades. I'd give you a bonus to it, you know?
All right. So then there's the first one. Why didn't that didn't what? Okay, hang on. Let me try that
15
again.
plus 5. Yeah, you got a 20. So 15 plus 5, so that's 1.
Oh,
Right?
okay. Oh yeah, okay. And then there.
13. All right, so those are both called shots. I didn't say negative modifier on it, so fuck it. You bonus. Well, whatever. It wasn't really trying to defend itself all that much. So yeah, you hit it both times. So roll me a 1d20 and add 4 to it.
All right. Add 4. 17.
17. Okay. You nearly go all the way through. You pull back. You get to the neck, and you kind of stop right at the neck bone. I guess you could say, like, the spine.
Mhm.
So right now its head is kind of flopping back and forth like a as dispenser. But like its head's still blinking, no problem. And like inside there's like flesh, but it's all dead and black. Like there's no blood moving through it. It's like a disgusting like sausage casing in there.
God, I sure hope these
Ugh.
weren't good guys. I'll feel really bad.
Mm. They just wanted to say hello.
Yeah.
But nope.
Hey.
All right,
Okay,
so
he
but that's
attacked
your
me.
turn.
It's true.
All right, Patrick.
Let's see. It'd be way too long to fill any of my guns with anything. I do have a net shot already in shotgun. You know what? I do have one thing that I would like to try. I'm going to stick out my hand
Mm-hmm.
and yell out shooting star.
Okay.
And that is my light energy bolt.
All right, where's it heading?
Um, you know what? Just so like if this doesn't work or whatnot, it might still help in some way. I'm going to try to aim at the arm. I'm
Okay.
going to try to, I guess, blow one of
the
his
joint of the
hands
arm.
off.
Okay. All right. Roll to hit. It's a called shot, so you have to get over 12. And since it's a limb, like an arm hand, it's going to be a -2.
I don't think I have any pluses to this.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't really say but it should be the same as like a basic aim shot because you're. So you'd really just get a +1 to this roll. Because
Right.
normally it'd be +3, but +3 -1. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 14.
Hey, it hits. Roll damage.
Alright. This is its standard.
SDC.
Oh, there it is. Found it. Roll.
All right.
Whoa.
That's enough to you. A shot of white hot energy hits right the crook of where the elbow is, blasting it, and its left arm just falls to the ground.
Nice.
Yay.
It is literally disarmed. All right, Al, your turn.
I'm going to keep hacking at the neck
Finish
to
it?
try and finish off the bed
All right,
dispenser.
you don't
yeah.
need to roll to hit. Just
All
do
right.
me another D20, and you got most of the way through. Give yourself like a +7.
All right. 10.
It's close enough. You're almost all the way through. That's enough plus. You didn't roll critical fail, did you?
No,
You
no.
rolled 3. Whatever. Yeah, you finish it off, and the head comes rolling off and falls to the ground. And now the body's just kind of standing there.
Hey guys.
It's like it didn't fall to the ground or anything, and the head's kind of just sitting on the side there. I'm going to end combat here because these things have stopped fighting. You guys can just take actions if you want now. But right now, their bodies are just kind of standing there, and the heads are just kind of lying nearby them. And the heads are still blinking and opening and closing their mouths, but they're not trying to attack you anymore.
Oh, very nice.
Okay.
I'm going to very quickly pick up the head.
Mhm.
And
Oh
what I
my
mean
god.
that This is going to be a quick thing. Is
Okay.
I'm going to place on the body and then kind of already reactively kind of pull it back up to see if there's any movement on the body.
Yeah, the second you put it on the body, it starts to bring up its good hand to attack you, and then when you take it off, it just slumps back down on the side.
All right. Immediately, I'm going to.
You're way too excited about this, you weird fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
I'm
really
going to now
weird.
pick up the arm and
No,
the head
wait,
and have
wait.
the head on the arm.
Wait.
Other people do other stuff.
I'm gonna tell Tom get the sword and watch them. My number one priority is to get to Mila to check her out.
Yeah,
So-
I was gonna pick up the sword as soon as I could
Yeah.
Okay.
and
cool.
extinguish it, then sheath it.
All right. Do a quick medic check.
Yeah, I want to take her helmet off and check her out and
Yep.
make sure she's okay.
She's mega fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely got the medic check.
Mila's having a full-blown panic attack. It's anxiety-based. She needs to be calmed down right away, or you need to give her something to calm her down.
Yeah, okay. I'm going
afraid,
to.
I can take that liberty there, Mila.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to literally put my forehead to hers and say, "I am so sorry," and then I'm going to inject her with a sedative.
All right. She
She can get pissed later.
Time for Mila.
And Mila's out.
Okay. And a cat comes in.
Just
All
pats
right.
over there,
Anything
like,
else you guys want to do here, real quick?
The
We can
severed-
kind of continue at this point, but I want to finish up the immediate thoughts going on here.
Patrick's just there with the head and the severed arm and putting those two together to see if it moves.
By the way, I want, even though we're out of combat, I'd like you all to do just a like. Patrick, I'm gonna give you a little bonus because of your character, the way he's acting. But everyone should do do a horror factor check, except for Mila because she's unconscious.
I was gonna
Versus
say.
12, because this is really weird. Of like not only weird but very disturbing of a severed head being just carried in Patrick's hand and just putting on and off and on and off.
This is
You don't
fucked
do
up.
this with body parts. This is pretty fucked up.
This is pretty
So
fucked
I
up.
wouldn't mind just doing a horror factor check so you guys have a gauge of how you would like to respond. I won't
Sure.
tell you.
What
How
are
to
we looking for number wise?
You want to be the 12.
Okay.
You want to be the. So roll d20. Okay. So you can just be. I'll leave it up to you on how you distinguish this, right? But that's going to give you a gauge, right?
Right.
Patrick, okay, yeah, you succeeded.
I'm
So
super
I
fine
guess
with
you're
this.
kinda, yeah, I guess you're pretty fine with this. How about you, Tom?
What are we rolling for?
Horror factor versus.
Okay.
Yeah. Alicia's kind of with Al, and Tom's with Al. And Alicia
Yeah.
tells up. She says, "You know, Patrick, that's really fucked up. I really don't want to look at that. Okay."
Yeah, and like I think Al's gonna put like a hand just to name stuff on the wall, like Patrick, please, maybe not now.
Patrick like has both like the arm and the head in his hands. He looks down them. He's he puts
Yeah.
down the head and he's going to then like kind of look at the fingernails and the blades and just kind of inspect those.
So we're gonna just finish it off with two things here, two more checks. The ones that've been getting us through the night: lore magic, and then lore demon and monsters.
Also,
That's magic and that's monsters.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I was gonna say. Also, I want to put Mila in a resting recovery position and loosen her body armor at its tight point. Not take it off, but loosen it so that her body
Yeah.
is less restricted.
Got ya. Cool. Good stuff. Patrick, as far as what the claws are, you can't really tell. It's clear that the way they were able to scratch your armor, they must be magically imbued somehow, but that's all you kind of know, unfortunately. You'll have to just inspect them on more detail, with a little bit more of a controlled area. As for your demon and monster thing, you are 99% sure that these are traditionally magically, like a magical ritual to create a zombie. You're pretty sure that's what these things are, which would explain why they become animate and inanimate when their heads are gone. You do remember reading that creatures like this, you can riddle them with bullets. You can slash at them till they're ribbons, but they will never go down. There's only really two determined ways to do that: sever the head from the body and then bury them into separate places, or completely char them with fire. Or you've read reports of if you just explode them and atomize them, where there's just literally nothing left, that also gets rid of them. But
Ooh, fire.
yeah.
Hear
Yeah.
that? Hear that from me, Tom? Fire.
But
Yeah.
I think with that, I'm going to call it. This will be a really good point to continue on. I've really had a lot of fun with this particular session. I think it was nice to have a good old fashioned, almost like a dungeon delve type of thing, and this is a fun place, I think. So, yeah. So I
That's
look forward
so
to
fun.
next week, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fun.
See you guys.